Mackinac Island in the off-season. It may be isolated, but a vibrant community thrives here year-round.
We are a living, breathing community, but we live in a very unique setting.
A bustling tourist destination in the summer, there's another side to Mackinac that very few get to see.
Yeah, the community on Mackinac Island is very unique. It's very small. I mean, we only have 500 year-round residents here.
And really, for my position, it's like running two different cities.
See, it's a different side of Mackinac that most people downstate wouldn't see. The beauty of Mackinac in the winter is just absolutely amazing.
The community kind of comes together, and we make sure that we're able to thrive here as a year-round community.
The camaraderie that exists here, I think, doesn't exist in other places, and I know it doesn't.
I think because it's multi-generational. You know, you've got really young ones and a lot of them that still have their grandparents here or their great-grandparents here.
One of my favorite things is to walk down Mackinac Island and say hi to everybody. You know, on the mainland you're in cars. You don't get to say hi to everybody. Everyone's in their own little world. Here, you know everybody. Everyone cares. Everyone says hi. Everyone's very friendly, and that is one of the most unique things about Mackinac, I think.
On an island with only 500 residents, it would be easy to assume there's little to do in the off-season. But a day in the life on Mackinac is never dull.
As a kid, we never knew we were isolated, even when we were, you know. I mean, we would go play in the woods, or we thought it was the coolest thing to get your first snowmobile when you were like 12 years old, and that was great.
Island life here in the wintertime surprised me in that the amount of things that there are to do.
This week we had ice skating on Tuesdays and hockey on Thursdays for the kids. We have archery, we have workout class, there's ballroom dancing. We have the Bino Street Hockey League that goes.
Somebody said, what do you do on Mackinac in the wintertime? We're busy all the time.
It's a great small community, a unique community because of that, but it's also a great community because of that.
Also shaping the character of the community are the shared challenges of island life, especially during the harsh winters in Michigan.
Mackinac in the winter, I think, is its own animal compared to Mackinac in the summer.
Once October rolls around and things slow down, it's a very unique feeling. It's a harsh winter. You're surrounded by, Lake Huron and Lake Michigan off in the distance. You have a lot of snow, you have a lot of wind. Some of the biggest challenges here on Mackinac Island is probably the transportation issue. Once those boats stop running and we have to rely on our plane service.
We have plane service from Great Lakes Air. And then we had an ice bridge for 19 days, and Saturday it blew out.
The airport does a fantastic job, and the dray line does a fantastic job of getting things down here.
As everyone knows, planes don't fly all the time.
The plane isn't flying off the island right now because there's a low ceiling.
But you make do with the transportation that you have.
The community here, you have to be conditioned for that possibility of not being able to get off the island.
And so when that storm rolls in and the low ceilings roll in, we are cut off from the world.
Despite the difficulties they face, experiencing the unique beauty of the island every day makes it all worth it for year-round residents.
To live here and be a part of this community, you have to have a lot of patience.
There is a thing called island life, and I think patience is a part of that you say you're on island time, and then you double down and you're on horse time.
Mackinac Island is certainly a unique place. There's no place like it in the world.
There is no place like Mackinac. I mean, there's no place where the horse is king, where there's not cars. The natural beauty of Mackinac, the fact that it has nice bluffs and that it has a fort and has a world-known property such as the Grand Hotel.
Remote, beautiful, and challenging, Mackinac remains a special place and unique community, not only in the summer, but in all 4 seasons.